Hi, good morning, Herjeet.
Hi, morning, Kumaran.
Pleasure to meet you again, sir. It's been quite a while.
Yes, pleasure's all mine. Yes,
And
we are doing our best in these pandemic times to meet up one-on-ones and also meet up via Zoom.
that's true, that's true. And we are very, very happy, and it's such a pleasure and honor to have you on board as one of our Intro Academy coaches and mentors. And
Thank
in
you.
this entire process where we are looking to fulfill and uplift the lives of financial consultants and agency leaders in the insurance industry, your experience and your forte and skills is going to be very, very, very useful to them.
Okay.
And with that, sir, such wonderful accolades, certified global career development coach, facilitator, actor trainer, certified behavior and career consultant. Now, how did you get kickstarted? And maybe before that, can you just tell us a bit more about yourself?
Okay, sure. Well, I'm a career coach and trainer. I have been in this line for about 8 years now. I typically coach fresh graduates all the way to C-suite executives. In terms of percentage, 80% of my clients are mid to senior level executives, and the balance 20% of my clients are fresh graduates to junior level executives. And prior to coaching, I was in HR for about 22 years, doing operations, talent acquisition, learning and development, employee relations, including leadership coaching. And in these 22 years, I have been retrenched 3 times. And each retrenchment gave me new opportunities to upgrade and learn new skills. After each retrenchment, I coach the affected staff, the employees who are retrenched, to enhance their employability skills. It was during the last retrenchment that I started to reflect on my life. This is what I should venture into, perhaps be a coach, because I've been actually training and coaching the affected retrenched employees to enhance their employability skills. And it was the last retrenchment that it was also a memorable moment for me, as 75% of the affected retrenched staff that I coached had found jobs through my coaching within 6 months. It was really a memorable moment, and that's how my career coaching and training kind of journey took off.
That's brilliant. So it was a trial by fire, to be honest with you. You had to feel it, and you put yourself in the position of these people who were retrenched to get to where you are today as a coach as well. Now, in this journey, Herjeet, I just wanted to come into that point here. Your experiences, right, have been very relevant to everyone during different stages. Now, at this stage where we are facing the pandemic, what would your thoughts be on people moving forward in their career or taking a switch in careers at this point?
My suggestion or my take on this is that you have to always learn new skills, upskill yourself, whether you're going from within the same industry, or even if you are going for a totally different career, for example. Say if you are in IT, I want to go into to be a social worker. Can that be done? Yes. If I'm going to go into being a social worker, I got to do a bit of homework, a research that, okay, what it takes to be a social worker in the hospitality or in the healthcare sector. So I got to do research, find out who are these people whom I know maybe in that line, and do research. What kind of courses I need to take up to go into being a social worker. Say, for example, if I'm from marketing and I want to go into logistics, similarly, I got to find out so what it takes to be in the logistics industry, or vice versa. So a lot of research is important, rather than joining the bandwagon and say, well, this is the push that everybody is going to in this industry. I think I should go into this industry without doing research. So if you don't do research, you don't talk to people who are already in that industry, or the gurus who are already in that industry, then of course you are just going there and joining the bandwagon. It may not be your cup of tea.
Right. Thank you for that, Herjeet. I think that is very relevant to what we spoke about pre this session, right, are mid-career switch professionals. And especially in the insurance industry, that is where the Insurance Collective is working on, that when they start a move into the insurance industry, there are many people that they should be speaking to. And I'm sure they have friends or they have their own financial consultants that they can connect with. And
Yes.
of course, when they adapt into where we are moving forward, and as you rightfully said, not jumping on the bandwagon just because everyone is doing so, to take a step back to evaluate. Now, in your experience, Herjeet, working with mid-career professionals, what are some of the fears and concerns that they face?
Because your forte and your expertise is, say, for example, in A, and you have been there for 10, 20 years perhaps, and you want to move a switch, you want to do a switch into B. There's always this fear that, will I be able to do it? Will I be able to make it? What if I go in and I don't make it? There's always this fear that because it's totally a different ball game, I'm going to start at ground zero. I'm going to be like a fresh graduate all over again. So talking to people or talking to even a coach, because I coach a lot of mid-career professionals as well, and getting certain insights from the coach or certain suggestions, exploring certain options, the way to go. If I want to go into this line, what do I need to do? I have to talk to a lot of people and I have to do research. What are the certificates I need? Because some of them, you need certain certificates, certain qualifications to go into this line. And then your runway. If I go into this line, what's my career runway for the next, say for example, if I'm 55 years old, I get retrenched and then I'm going into that line and I'm going to retire, say 65, 70, I have 15 years of runway. Will I be able to make it? So I have to actually think through carefully before doing a switch. Of course, one way is to speak to a career coach who can give you a lot of insights as well.
Well, that's great, Herjeet. And you are a career coach. So could you tell us what is your typical day like with a client? Similar, let's focus on the mid-career switch professionals. What would your structure be with them in your coaching sessions? If you could just share a few tips on that.
Yeah, sure. So if a mid-career switcher, let's call it a switcher, a mid-career professional wants to switch into a different industry, my first question is why into that industry and not the other industries? Mm-hmm. He or she must give me some palatable suggestions why or solutions why this person is going to go into A and not B. So if he's going to go, say, I'm going to go into be a data analyst, for example, I'm going to ask you why you want to be a data analyst and not be a healthcare worker or logistics professional. Why? If his answer is, that's the push, now everybody's going to be into this market to be a data analyst, that is not the answer. So I'm looking for a holistic answer why you want to go there. Okay, he or she must have done a lot of research. If not, I will throw it back to the client. Do your research. Because once you go into that, time, investment, resources are being utilized. You have a lot of investment at stake. You're going to invest your time, your money to go into this line. What if you don't make it? Right? So I have to typically ask them a lot of questions. And what are the resources they need or the support they have gotten so far or network with the people in the industry? Have they done that to go into this line? So my suggestion, go for a preview session. So they have previews, right? Okay, those who want to go into logistics, to be a data analyst or in healthcare, go for a preview session and find out. So during the preview session, the industry guru will talk about this, that. You can actually, after the session or during the session, ask all the relevant, pertinent questions. Mm-hmm. And then that way you will get an idea, oh, maybe this is not my cup of tea.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That takes a lot of effort for that mid-career switcher to come up and be very honest with himself or herself on why they would want to make that switch. So what happens after that, Herjeet? If they have made that choice, or if they are confused between, say, being a financial consultant or being an engineer or joining the logistics industry, when they have such roadblocks, how would you guide them through this process?
So, for example, if I want to go into, say, into being a data analyst or I want to be a financial consultant, so of course, have you spoken to the right people?
Mhm.
Okay. And look at your network. If you want to be a consultant, look at your network of people that you can actually perhaps market your products or services. If you are a consultant, right? Who are these people you're going to reach to? You're not a consultant yet, but who are this network of your own network of people that you can reach to, having the consultant, a financial consultant hat, wearing a financial consultant hat, and you're going to approach these people. How are you going to approach these people? Have you thought about it?
Right.
Yeah, and what are the training you're going to get? Because there are a lot of training to be a financial consultant. You've got to go for this training, that training with your licenses and all that. Similarly, if you're going to another industry, and if you are going to go into this industry, will you be motivated to perform? And who can be your mentor or your coach to push you to the next level or the next mile?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, these are things which they have, to be honest with you, I feel personally that they have a lot to consider. The evaluation. Being a mid-career switch professional means that you already have a set amount of responsibilities financially as well that you would have to carry forward and carry through. And without this proper guidance and coaching, I feel that they would be lost to that certain extent. And you're right, speaking to industry professionals, speaking to a career coach would give you the right steps in moving forward. And thank you for that, Herjeet. And now we're going to come to a very interesting point, which a topic which is your program, Harnessing the Potential of LinkedIn to Propel Your Career Forward. Now, can you tell us the foundations? How did you come up with this?
Okay. Based on the feedback or through my coaching, I noticed that a lot of professionals, they may have a LinkedIn profile. Most of them have, in this day and age, most professionals have a LinkedIn profile, but they are not making use of their LinkedIn profile. Mm-hmm. They have a profile there. It could be there a bit, static. They have not updated this, updated that. So my question to them, LinkedIn is a professional networking site and is by far the most popular and valuable networking site. It has the largest concentration of professionals and even affluent users. So LinkedIn is a very good platform for expanding your network, growing your business, with the right even the right posts or articles. If you are a subject matter expert in your field or your own expertise area, and I'm doing meaningful posts regularly, I get noticed. Say, for example, I'm a financial consultant and I come up with certain product or services, or I share an article on LinkedIn, I'll get a lot of traffic on my page. And if my headline is properly crafted, then definitely I could be putting, because I see a lot of people there, professionals, even financial consultants, they may just put a headline, financial planner, that's it. Right. You may want to create something different, certified financial planner, helping young couples manage their money, for example, your tagline. Right. So all these will help them and also achieve an all-star profile. When you have an all-star profile, you have a powerful headline and summary, a lot of people start going to your profile and have meaningful posts or articles as you are the subject matter expert.
Yeah, that's great. I looked at that as well, Herjeet, in terms of, while in preparation for this session with you and to understand your program, which is a one-day workshop on harnessing the potential and power of LinkedIn. The key part here really, which stands out for me in the financial consultants or the agency leader, is that key tagline about themselves. What sets them apart? How important is this in creating that memorable sort of a profile?
Definitely, if I'm going to say I'm going to look for a financial consultant or financial advisor, and I may key in certain words. So I'm looking for not just financial planner. I may key in LinkedIn search. I may key in certified financial planner, helping to manage money, something like that. And this profile or these headlines that who have put in these taglines will appear. Because if I'm just going to Google on LinkedIn search, if I'm going to put in certified financial planners, just like that, a lot of profiles will be there. And then it's difficult for me to search. But however, if I know, and because you have written certain posts or articles on managing money, your profile will be on the first page.
Right.
So the articles, the posts you do are very, very important.
That is very interesting, because I've come across many LinkedIn profiles of of people in the insurance industry. And one key part, one thing that really catches me, if I look at it from my perspective, would be then the tagline. Very importantly, the picture. The profile picture is so essential.
Yes, rightly pointed out, because I've seen a lot of financial planners with nothing, no photo. So if you have no photo, you have no, I would say, no credibility, right? So if I'm going to search for I'm looking for a financial planner, I want somebody's photo, a headshot photo, and not a passport or IC photo. Must be a headshot photo. And from there, I feel comfortable, oh, okay, this is the guy, very beautiful tagline. For example, I help individuals grow their net worth and reduce their risk, for example. I see, look at this tagline, wow, this is good. Then I read the summary, and the summary also is good. And I look at the experiences, and I get a lot of testimonials from the existing clients who say that this is the go-to financial consultant. I will feel comfortable that maybe I should engage him to be my financial consultant.
Yes, that's so true. That summary point too, right? Profile, we're talking about the headline, the visual aesthetics and appeal of the LinkedIn profile is very important, which leads then to the summary, Herjeet. And, the financial consultants and agency leaders, pretty much they do everything, right? Wealth protection, wealth accumulation, education funding, retirement. Now, if I am a financial consultant, and I would really love to set myself apart from my competitors or my peers in the industry for that matter. That summary, what can I do? Can I choose a niche that I'm really focused and passionate about? And can my professional LinkedIn profile be a reflection of me as a person as well?
Yes, definitely. So typically the summary, which is the about section, now it's called about section, you can have 3 to 5 paragraphs. Mm-hmm. You can talk about your certifications. You can talk about what you specialize in or your expert area in. Say you are doing maybe for high net worth clients, for example, or could be only for young couples, or you could be only handling maybe for divorces, for example, or retirees. So you can put that in a summary. I specialize for retirees to grow their wealth or whatever. Put in a few paragraphs. You could be specializing in 2 products or 3 products, perhaps. You can write that as well. Important thing is you have to have a call to action, because after I read your summary, please connect with me for a coffee or say hi. Put a number there. Mm-hmm. Make it sound you're friendly, not just selling or trying to market, but hey, just to say hi or have a coffee session with me. This is my number.
Right, and that call to action also means that there is going to be some activity with the consultants, right?
Yes, definitely.
Beautiful profile. And then what happens next? Do these consultants connect with their relevant target market or target audience? How much time should they be spending on LinkedIn?
I would say for me, typically I spend on LinkedIn daily. I get a lot of messages on LinkedIn. Because of my headline, my summary. So, and people, if they do not know what to write, I will always tell them, hey, look at my summary, look at my headline. You'll get an idea whether you're a marketer, you are an engineer or IT. Look at this. And they'll get an idea. Okay, you have done this. Okay, I'm going to follow a bit of you. You are a coach, but I'm an engineer. I'm going to put this liner here. So some of them, they do not know. So I say, okay, look at the JDs you can apply for. Say, for example, you have a financial planner job description, for example. You take from Prudential, AIA, you take from Great Eastern, maybe a few other big players. Look at the JDs and you see what are the keywords that they have that you can do. I'm going to put these keywords in my LinkedIn headline. Mm-hmm. And as well as some of them will be in my summary as well. Because look at these 3 to 5 JDs, job descriptions from GE, AIA, Prudential, or whichever other big player, and look at the JDs. Because financial planners, they do write job descriptions as well. Right. And look at the commonalities among the phrases or the words they use. Mm-hmm. Hey, these are common things that I can put in my headline. When people do a search on LinkedIn, my profile is going to pop up in the first few pages.
Right, that's very relevant to the industry as well, Herjeet. That kind of connection, keywords, key phrases, and then adding their own twist of personalities, their own personal twist and spice into it. And one important thing that you said, right, that you do it on a daily basis. I feel personally that financial consultants and agency leaders too should take the attempts, maybe spending about, say, 30 minutes a day in their mornings to just connect on a
Yes,
weekly basis to roll out posts, right?
yes. So the more posts you have, you will get a lot of traffic on your profile page because you are directing people. Because when you post, it's posting to all the LinkedIn, the whole network of LinkedIn profiles there. Everybody's looking at your profile, and if it's a meaningful, very meaningful post, I'm going to even connect with you. If I have not connected with you, I'm going to connect with you.
Mm-hmm. Right. And it does amplify that. People who have been on the pending request list, once they see something like that, they might just want to jump in and jump on board as well.
Yes. And not only that, as a financial consultant, I want to grow my network, my contact sphere, because I could be a financial planner and I want to grow my contact sphere as well. Say, for example, I may want to link up with a fitness personal trainer as well. Mm-hmm. Because a personal trainer, fitness trainer, we can collaborate. I can even refer clients to him. He can refer clients to me. Similarly, I can link up with a recruitment consultant, a lawyer perhaps, travel agent. So every job, for example, a financial consultant, you need to have your contact sphere. From your contact sphere, you can actually grow into a power team. Say, for example, back to my example. So I have a power team. So I'm a career coach. I link up with a recruiter. I link up with an image consultant. So recruiter, say somebody's looking for a job, he goes to a recruiter and the recruiter say, hey, you need to brush out on this. I'm going to refer you to Herjeet. He's a career coach. So the client refers to me. The recruiter refers to me. And when I coach, I find that, hey, I think he needs a bit of grooming. I may refer to the image consultant. Mm-hmm. So this is a power team. Similarly, as a financial consultant, once you have developed your contact sphere, so a contact sphere could be a salon, a hair salon. People go to a beauty salon. That could be your power team. Property agent, because he will sell showcase and sell apartments, HDB, or even landed or commercial properties. So he may know somebody that may be in need of insurance, and the property agent may refer back to me because I'm a financial consultant. And then if from there I know this financial consultant, perhaps he's going to get married soon, I may refer him to a wedding photographer because that is also my contact sphere. So we refer each other. So as a financial consultant, you have to develop your contact sphere, and from that contact sphere, develop a power team where you all meet up regularly and refer clients to each other.
I think that was very, very brilliant, Herjeet. I had actually thought about this as a very important step for us to consider as well. Now, as we move forward, Herjeet, the power team and all of these important points of building a collaboration, what is this program going to do for these financial consultants? What can they expect out of this?
From the LinkedIn program?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. They will definitely expect how to customize your basic details, like having a good headshot, where I will show them what's a good headshot, and also having a background image. So you have a photo here, you have your background image. Perhaps you are conducting a financial literacy workshop, perhaps, where you're a trader conducting training to a group of people. That is important, a background photo. Profile URL. Profile URL, because by default, when you sign up with LinkedIn, your name is tagged with a number. So you have to remove that number and personalize your URL. So by default, when you sign up with LinkedIn, you have a number tagged to your name. So a lot of people just leave it. But you need to be professional and personalize it. So I'll teach them how to remove that number. And also your profile visibility, what are things you need to do to get more visibility, and how to be an all-star profile. So there are a few levels. If you have already done a few of these steps, which I will actually explain in the workshop, to get that level to be an all-star profile. Once you're all-star profile, you get a lot of messages, you get a lot of hits, a lot of traction on your profile, and as well as crafting memorable LinkedIn headline, as well as a summary, and also the skills and recommendations to focus on. Get your clients to endorse your skills. And nowadays, it is all online testimonials. Recommendations are online testimonials. When more people put in testimonials, for example, if I'm the financial consultant, I get a lot of testimonials, and other people, when they look at my page, wow, this guy is a good financial consultant because a lot of recommendations from the clients. And definitely I'll be like somebody to go to for financial advice, and also gain some insights from meaningful posts.
Lovely. I think that's going to be quite the exciting session. Harness the potential of LinkedIn to propel your career forward. And this is going to be very customized for financial consultants and agency leaders. Now, as one last takeaway, Herjeet, is there anything that the participants need to prepare for this one-day workshop?
Yes, definitely. You definitely need to have a LinkedIn profile. So if the participants, for a start, they need to have a LinkedIn profile, because this way, when I run through these slides through the webinar, they will not get lost. Mm-hmm. If they don't have a LinkedIn profile, they will be clueless as to what I'm saying, and the whole session will be meaningless to them. So those with an existing profile will definitely benefit from the session.
Absolutely. And we are certainly looking forward to this. And in the next upcoming weeks, we will be rolling out snippets of what the program is going to be like, and connect the dots and the relevance to how financial consultants can kickstart their journey into preparing a powerful LinkedIn profile, an all-star LinkedIn profile. Now, with regards to that, Herjeet, is there anything you would like to say, a final key takeaway to the consultants and agency leaders to propel them over the next couple of months?
Definitely expand your network. A wider network will attract more people to view your profile. That means if I'm a financial consultant, I need to have a lot of connections. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, expand your network. Secondly, stay top of mind. So when you communicate regularly, share valuable information with your connections regarding your posts, you stay at the top of their minds because you are regularly posting something. Mm-hmm. Thirdly, get easy with the traffic, because when you have posts or publications on your LinkedIn, that will link back to your site. It increases your web traffic, and it may lead to a steady flow of new prospects. And lastly, join LinkedIn groups. There are a lot of groups. Doesn't mean you are a financial consultant, I got to join a financial consultant group. I can join an HR group, an IT group, where IT people may post something, and you find that, hey, this is something I can say some meaningful post they have shared on maybe engineering or IT. This is something I can contribute because I know in my financial forte, I can contribute in this area to that post. Share.
Right, and that also becomes organic, because if I have clients or engineers, I can use that post and create a point of connection with them as well.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's amazing, Herjeet. So I'm really looking forward to getting this session, this program out with you in the next upcoming months. And once again, thank you very much for being our featured Insure Academy coach, and looking forward to many more wonderful pearls of wisdom from you, Herjeet.
Thank you, Gumaran. Thank you, and happy to share and look forward to our collaboration.
Likewise, and you have a lovely day then, and connect soon again.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.